Alrighty guys, so welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel, and you know what, it kind of felt like the devs totally forgot about this game and didn't even knew it existed. Well, that's where you're wrong. We got updates. So the first patch in I don't know how long, so let's take a quick look at what supposedly improved. Improved pit road exit speeds. That would be helpful, because we definitely have some issues exiting pit road. It's like there's a giant glitch where you are stuck on pit road and are losing to the AI, so hopefully that's fixed. We got 3 new Kyle Larson paint schemes fixed for championship mode winner, winning the championship even if not in the final 4. That is also helpful. And then we got updated driver ratings for the 2025 season, fixed an online issue with AI drivers, retuned the AI incident slider. That definitely seemed like that needed some help, so we'll see how that works. Fixed an issue in the paint kit where shapes would sometimes disappear. Yeah, I noticed that. That was kind of annoying, so glad that got fixed. Fixed an issue that could potentially cause a server crash. Added the Goodyear Blimp. Alright, so we see any issues here? It's a NASCAR game. We already got the Goodyear licensing right here on the wheels and tires. Why didn't we have this in the game to begin with? Just saying. Seems like that should have been done already. We also got an issue where private lobby host leaves the countdown timer remains paused. Already fixed on Steam, so they got that done. And also support for the December DLC, which is yet to be released. So that's your patch notes update, and here we are in-game, looking at the beautiful menu. So let's take a look at Quick Race. So obviously going into the menu here, we got one of my custom castor oil paint schemes. If you're looking for some oil to put into your vehicle, I do recommend castor oil. I enjoy it. It's a beautiful color of green on the packaging, but also it really does seem to work very, very nicely in all of my vehicles. Alright, so we got Kyle Larson. We've had only one paint scheme for like forever. Now we have Kyle Larson 2, Kyle Larson 3, and Kyle Larson 4. We haven't. So that's kind of cool. So let's take our castor oil machine here and let's test out and see what we got going on at Daytona. So first, let's go right there. We're going to go to Daytona, obviously. We're going to cycle our events to the 500 because we want to see that Goodyear Blimp. Also, I want to see the incident slider. So currently, for quick race, we got 25% race length on. We're going to shorten that here for ourselves real quick. But what I want to see is the AI incident slider. Have that 99 at the moment. So we've had this thing at 100. So they said they fixed it. So let's take it down to 80 because we don't want to have wrecks every 10 seconds. And let's find out how that works. And also, because this is a drafting track, we will turn these guys up because they do seem to be a little bit slow on the super speedways. Alright, so let's try out Daytona with the new updated settings. We're also going to hopefully have pit stops. So we will see if we can get green flag pit stops and get this car to replicate what we've been having issues with on pit road. So let's see if they actually fix the game somewhat. Let's go. Yep, so there it is. Goodyear Blimp. It's not a iRacing Blimp. It's not a anything else Blimp. It is now Goodyear Blimp, finally in-game. Alright, here we are. Daytona 500, 13% on. We got our AI incident slider adjusted, so let's see how often this actually works. So we tuned these guys up to, I think, 101 or 102. So we're going to see how good these guys end up being. And we got no stages, hallelujah. So that should give us a chance, barring any cautions, to be able to work on that pit road cycle. So we'll see how we do here in our castor oil Ford. Also, if you can notice down there, we actually got the sponsor cam, so you can see the castor oil logo down there. Oh, everybody checking up down here in the bottom lane. Excuse me, I'm just gonna go right past. But yeah, it takes a little while to figure out where that sweet spot is on the paint scheme, but once you get it figured out, it looks much nicer. You get your little logo right there for the camera, which is cool. Yeah, so far, no wrecking, but also it doesn't seem like they wreck as much as at Daytona as they do the speedways. Short tracks, you really don't see too much of the wrecking, but you do see getting into Chastain there. But you do see the wrecking typically more at the speedways than anywhere else. Yeah, Tyler Reddick leading this thing. That's crazy. And also, they readjusted all of the sliders for the drivers as well. Josh Perry, sorry about that. Nice. Alright, well, we caused a incident there. Now, that's one thing. If you want to have realistic crashes that happen with little contact, you do have to take away the stability settings. That really does help cause something like that, where I actually can cause something. Alright, now, we're not going to pit. So we kind of saw that. We didn't see anything. How many laps did we run? I don't think it was that many. But we saw me causing a caution. We did not see the AI necessarily causing a caution. As I said, that's not super typical to see them cause a caution at the super speedways. Alright, so I caused the caution. You can still spin out the AI, so that's good if you take away stability. So that's nice. Alright, let's run 2 laps here just to see if anybody wrecks out around us. Alright, so we've run a few laps here, no AI crashing, so we will take that to a speedway here in a bit. I'm going to try and get to the bottom here without wrecking anybody, hopefully. Ooh. How about someone wrecks into me? That'll work. Ooh, nice, actually got the car caught back up. Yep, slowly sorting it out. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to request a pit stop here. And we're going to see how long. So we're going to go ahead and do full stop, tires and everything. I want to see how long this stop is. I also want to see if anyone else is coming in for a pit stop after that incident here. So I'm going to slow down here, see if anybody else is coming. Nope, no one else decided to come. That's fine. Alright, let's see how long this stop is here. So obviously we've switched now to cinematic mode inside of the race. Actually, no, we'll just get AI control. We're going to switch to the cutscene of the pit stop right here. Alright, there we go. So we switched. Alright, pit stop being taken care of. Getting it done. And it's going to switch out. Alright, we're still sitting on pit road for way too long. Alright, so that doesn't seem to have helped at all, because we sat there for an extra 2 seconds. On track. Well, not on track, but on pit road after the pit stop was completed, so... I know we had some damage, but it wasn't that much, so... That's disappointing. Alright, so that still hasn't been fixed. Let's go take this to a super speedway, and let's see how often they're wrecking at 80 on the percent. Alright, here at Kansas, we still got the AI at 101. Here, ooh, yeah, loose.
Inside. Car high. Clear all around. Clear inside. Car high. Clear high if you want it.
We're in at the comments. I'm not happy. Let me tell you. We got very, very loose there in 1 and 2.
Clear, clear. Car outside.
Ooh, I am
If you want it.
really gaining on these guys really good here at Kansas. Not sure why.
Clear up top.
But also the car doesn't really turn in the track, so we need to work on that. Alright, we got Ty Dillon here. See if anybody goes spinning out. That's because hitting the brakes in the corners. Alright, so remember, we get our incident slider at 80 versus 100. So somewhere in this race we should see somebody spin out randomly here on the intermediate. We just want to see how often that happens. Alrighty guys, so after 11 laps here of racing at Kansas, on the incident slider at 80 we have seen not a thing. AI is very quiet, very single file, very non-passy. Not overly encouraging, honestly. I see one car. I think we got Reddick passing somebody up there, so that's kind of nice to see. But yeah, very single file, very bland here at Kansas, unfortunately, as we pass 2 cars on the front straightaway. We'll need to work on that. But yeah, there's not much happening with an 80% on the incident scale. We are not seeing anything happen here whatsoever. And I remember racing here with some at 100 and we actually saw issues. So, alright, now we got, I think that's Larson. Yeah, Larson pitted. Alright, I want to pit with somebody here. We want to do a full pit stop.
Bring it in this lap, bud.
Let's see, what are they doing? 4 tires? Yep. Alright, I want to come down. We're going to test out this pit road if they actually did get this updated. So let's see if we can come down with anybody here. We got, who we got? We got Reddick. Back down. Nope, missed pit road.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
Now we're gonna spin out. Hey, everybody. Hello.
Caution.
Well, I brought out the caution, so that's cool.
Pit road is open.
Well, never mind. We won't check that out this time around, anyways. Yeah, so after running the whole race there, nothing. Not anything going on there. So what we're going to do here is we are definitely going to bump this, bump this back up to 100 so we actually get some incidents happening, because there was nothing happening at either of those tracks other than us getting wrecked. So, which is good. We need to be wrecked, but yeah, that was rather sad. So, anyways, we got new Kyle Larson paint schemes, which look very suspiciously like the ones we had, although we did get a Valvoline paint scheme, so that's nice. We also got a Goodyear Blimp, finally, in the game, which is NASCAR, and we already had Goodyear tires, so it seems like that should have been in there from the beginning, but that's here now. And the incident slider seems to have not changed at all, honestly. So, anyways, 100% incident frequency is what you're still going to want to run. So, anyways, that is the patch. We've got NASCAR 25 career mode that we got to go work on here. That's actually been fun so far, so make sure to watch those videos once I start getting those to drop. But yeah, that is it for us today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you guys here next time on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel with more racing gaming content. See you later. Bye-bye.